Today I'm going to read you another Toot and Puddle story. This one is called You Are My Sunshine. I love the cover of this book because I love to lay in the grass sometimes and look up at the sky. I find the clouds fascinating. It was morning in Woodcock Pocket. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, blossoms were bursting. And Toot was moping. When Puddle asked, "What's the matter?" Toot said, "Oh, nothing." "I've never seen Toot mope," said Tulip. "He's always so happy." "Everybody mopes sometimes," says Puddle. "Even Toot." You guys know what mopes means, right? It's like when you're just a little sad. Don't feel like doing what you normally do. "And it's such a beautiful day," Tulip said. "The sky is so blue." "That doesn't matter when you're blue too," Puddle said. The next morning, when Toot came into the kitchen, he asked, "Puddle, how do I look?" "How do you look?" Puddle said. "You look the same as ever." "My ears are too big," Toot said. "Of course they aren't," Puddle said. "Your ears are perfect." "Do you think my eyes are too small?" Toot asked. Puddle looked at his friend's eyes. "I don't think so," he said. "I feel too pink," Toot said. "You can't be too pink." "You're just saying that," said Toot, and he moped out of the room. Gosh, Toot really isn't feeling that great today, is he? Mope, mope, mope. Looks like the sun's setting, and Toot spent a whole nother day just moping around. That evening, Puddle made 5-berry cobbler with heaps of whipped cream. "I know 5-berry cobbler is your favorite," he said to his friend. "It's delicious," Toot told him. "Thank you." Toot's smile popped out for the first time in 2 days. "It worked," Tulip sang the next morning. "Hooray for 5-berry cobbler." I think Tulip really wants Toot to feel better. "I think you're right," cheered Puddle. He was very relieved. But when Toot came poking across the yard, he didn't look any happier than he had been before. "Is Toot still blue?" Tulip asked. "Maybe he's bored," Puddle declared. "What Toot needs is adventure." Puddle's determined to figure this out, isn't he, and help his friend Toot to feel better. "Oh, looks like they went whitewater rafting." "Ooh, looks scary." "That was tons of adventure," Tulip said. "We never would have dared the rapids without you," Puddle told Toot. "Anyone can float down the river," Toot replied. He was still moping. So Puddle had another idea. "Maybe Toot is feeling lonely. We haven't had company at Woodcock Pocket all summer." Tulip's eyes brightened. "There's nothing better than company," she said. "Let's invite everyone." Everyone came. Jimmy, Otto, and Phil. Soon Puddle had everyone singing. They're singing "You Are My Sunshine." Have you guys ever heard that song? I'm not the best singer, but it goes like this. "You are my sunshine." See if you can continue it. It made me cheer up, but I'm not sure it worked for Toot. Let's see. I wasn't really in need of cheering up either. "Let's play hide and seek," Otto suggested. "Come on, Toot." Puddle called, "You're it." But Toot said, "I'm not in the mood to be it right now." Toot's still a little mopey. "I think everyone had a wonderful time," Puddle said. "Everyone but Toot," said Tulip. "I sure miss the old Toot," Puddle said. "Me too," said Tulip. Sunday morning wasn't sunny. "I think something is coming," Puddle said anxiously. "I'm afraid you're right," said Tulip. Late that afternoon, lightning crackled, thunder rumbled, and wind lashed Woodcock Pocket with rain. It was the biggest and scariest storm Puddle could remember, and it went on all night. Toot was the only one who didn't seem to be afraid. In the morning, Pocket Pond was flooded, and there were leaves and branches all over the place. The air felt different, more fresh and exciting, and the world seemed crisp and new. And when Toot came marching across the yard, he was the old Toot. His walk was bouncy, his head was up, and his whole pink face was smiling. Looks like he's having some fun jumping in puddles. "I'm glad you're not moping anymore," Puddle said. "Was I moping?" Toot asked. "Just a little," Puddle told him. "Sometimes you need a big whopping thunderstorm to clear the air." "Yes," said Tulip. "Thunderstorms are absolutely necessary." Friends too, thought Toot. The end. I really like that story. I wonder what you guys think of it. So the reasons I like it is because Puddle and Toot are best friends. And when Puddle saw that Toot wasn't feeling so happy, he tried really hard to do things to make him feel better. But he didn't give up on him either. Every once in a while, each one of us has a day or two where we just feel a little blue. And that's okay. Because as we see in this story, sometimes you just need to feel that feeling and then it goes away and things are back to normal. And that's what happened here. And now they're all laying in the grass looking up at the pretty sky together, feeling better. Hope you guys have a great day and that maybe it's sunny and the sky is blue where you are. But if it's not, you know it'll change. Have a great day, everyone. Come back so I can read to you again soon.